Jai Hind. The US election has ended on 5th November and Mr. Trump emerged as a winner. Regarding this, there is a large debate around the world whether America is ready to accept women as its president or there is a persistent gender discrimination in America. Of course, history is showing that. Today I was reading an article written by P. Chitambram. He says that Harris lost the election just because of her gender and her race. I agree with the first point, but unable to agree with the second one because in the 2016 election, Miss Hillary Clinton also lost election by Trump. However, she got popular vote around 3 million votes more than Trump, but due to America's electoral system, which declares winners takes all, means when a candidate own maximum number of seat in a state or province, they takes all seat of the states. Due to that system, Hillary Clinton could not become the president in 2016. However, when we see the history, America created the vice presidential seat in 1789. But since that time, not even a single woman could create a history to become a president. In 2020, Harris became the first one who was elected as the vice president of America. कमला हैरिस प्रथम महिला बनी जो अमेरिका की वाइस प्रेसिडेंट बनी है। तो क्वेश्चन एराइज होता है वेदर द ओल्डेस्ट डेमोक्रेसी इज बेटर और द लार्जेस्ट डेमोक्रेसी ऑफ इंडिया इज बेटर। लेट्स गो point by point. India is ready to accept women leader at its top because since India is a parliamentary democracy where prime minister holds the most prestigious or powerful post in India, not constitutionally but in practical they hold the most power in the democratic system. India got its independence in 1947 and soon after Nehru's demise, Shastriji could not long for a longer time, but later Indira was accepted as the daughter of the country and she became the popular leader in India. So here the largest democracy goes ahead of the oldest democracy. And Mr. Jaishankar says, our history teaches us that we are a democracy since ancient time, where women are not discriminated on the basis of their gender. At least in electoral politics. Later in 1998, Sonia Gandhi was also elected as the winner of election, but later she could not hold the post of prime minister due to circumstances or some other reasons. But people voted for Sonia Gandhi in 2004 and 2009. So Indian democracy is more relevant in gender discrimination. Trump used election campaign as misogynistic, racist, abusive, and divisive, and still American people don't care about it. While in India, the ruling party used few words which were against the women's prestige. However, the leading party keep themselves away from that particular statement given by a particular leader. But the BJP gets set back in many states and got a critical view from all walk of the life. Now America voted for Trump because of immigration issue, crime and inflation without caring world affair, what is happening around the world and what would happen if Trump comes into power. This shows that world's problem like climate change, American people don't care because Trump said in her popular statement that who cares when the sea rises half an inch in a year? It will take 500 years to raise sea surface level. So it shows that in capitalist world, realism is more relevant philosophy because people do care only about the national interest, and that is the basic of realism. While largest democracy in India, since we are not a global leader in economy, so we are not in such a position who can vote on global concern like whether Ukraine should stop war, Russia should stop war, Israel and Palestinian should stop war, or India's role in this war is limited. So policy on global affair really does not appear sound in Indian electoral politics. However, a global affair, especially Jaisankar's era, attracts youth towards the foreign policy or towards his one-liner punch on West and hegemony of America. So after watching all this, we can see that India is also having the problem of discrimination on the base of caste and religion. But at least electoral politics does not care about the gender's role because many women around the states like Mayawati was elected in Uttar Pradesh. Mamta Banerjee is ruling West Bengal for long time. Rabri Devi dominated Bihar politics in 2000, early 2000, and many more leaders like Jayalalitha in the south state of Tamil Nadu also dominated the world of state politics. So they are more relevant in Indian politics. I hope the women in US politics will always be not on the glass ceiling or will be able to break the glass ceiling or glass cliff. There is a concept of glass ceiling which shows that there is always a hindrance at the top which is not visible but it still persists, which stops the woman's progress or development above a certain level. And second one is the glass cliff, which shows that women are put under a leadership role when the situation is not good or where there is a probability of loss is more or probability of not achieving the goal is more, that is riskier, and women are placed in the leadership role and for their failure, the blame will go to the women only. With this note, I hope the women in US politics will not be always a underdog, and hope the oldest democracy will rectify itself and will give a space for the women leaders also. Thank you. Jai Hind.